Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided. I have to figure out my hairstyle. Like, I really don't have one. I'm just relying on the fact that I'm wearing a set of headphones to like conceal how bad my hair actually looks. We do got a couple things I'm going to talk about that are not related to the game, which I do have up in the background, so you might be able to hear it here in a minute. Especially because I'm going to go to desktop mode. I'm going to be bringing up a tweet I did because it's in response to a challenge. It was an art challenge that somebody had pulled up, and it actually got a lot of views. Um, and I talked about this over on my Coffee Over Gaming channel, but I wanted to talk about it here. Now, by the way, you might see me move around randomly. I have AI tracking set on my camera. My camera has that by default, and it's supposed to keep me centered. And I wanted to, it just got an update, and I want to see how well it does, because there was a couple times in the original where it would just go, Broom! And I didn't like it, so I just set it and forgot it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because when I look down, it moves, and I'm gonna turn it off. There is a way to turn it off by hand gesture. I don't remember what it is. I'll just click on it here in a second. My glasses were fogged up for me having. I just got out of the shower a little bit ago, so I was working out. Yeah. No, generative AI is where my issue comes in at. That's where what I don't like is generative AI, where AI is creating content. What I'm okay with, Bill Mohawk, I actually probably could. I've got the length on the top of my head is long enough. Um, but I also want to conceal my forehead because I got a really big forehead. And Trickster's really bad about actually calling me out on that. Anyway, we're going to talk first about the art thing I did. So this is the original. This is Tamaki or Maki from Fire Force, and she's commonly referred to. That actually be kind of funny. I might do that once. I'll make it a donation thing. If I get like $20 in a single stream, then I'll do it. Anyway, this is Maki from Fire Force, and she's commonly depicted as being like, or described as being muscular, and she's shown a couple times in even the anime as being muscular, and she complains about it. But often, like times like this, where she's supposed to be showing her strength, she's taking off weighted pants, and that's what it does. But she's got no definition of muscle. So someone I follow commented, redraw, like throwing out a challenge for a redraw. So I'm like, I'll give it a try. This is my first attempt I did. And there's a couple things I didn't like. Like right here, where the ab is, it should have curved outward a little bit, but I didn't. I made it flat. And also that the bikini strap right there is not good. And I couldn't figure out the shadow because I didn't see this down here. So I did another one later on, and this is the redraw I did. I figured out where the shadow was, and I added a little bit of shadows. We're gonna have my cat here in a minute, so you might hear him. Hopefully he doesn't fall off the table. He's done that once or twice recently. Zane is back to being Zane again. Anyway, so I added shade in. I fixed the strap. I fixed the ab. And this is the first time in a long time. Like I feel this is the extent of my skill, my current skill ceiling. That doesn't mean I won't get better. That doesn't mean I'm not going to get better. It's just that I feel this is as good as I could have done, and that's a good feeling. It feels like that I actually do have some skills because it actually got a lot of likes. The second one got 28 likes, and the first one got 44, and a couple reshares. So it made me feel good. It made me feel like all my little sketches I've been doing haven't been a waste of time. I've been learning legitimately how to draw because, like, remember the reason I learned how to draw that way had been to be able to make my own webcomics and stuff, and I haven't been doing that. Sorry, dicking around on my phone real fast. Zane's asleep or laying down in my lap. But yeah, as I said before, generative AI is where my issue comes in, not AI use as a whole. Because I'll be honest. Once again, I consult with AI when it comes to like designing, like providing feedback on my writing. I tell it, you getting up? Okay. Like it doesn't generate anything for me. It just its sole job is to look for any plot holes. Beware, boss may be tough. I already fought Sukuna, and you can't get much more difficult than Sukuna. Also, hi Pepe. You been doing okay? I haven't seen you around too much, so I wanted to ask. You doing okay? Now I haven't played this game in like almost a week. uh, reasons. Mostly because I kept falling asleep. Now, what I'm hoping for is Zane doesn't decide to use my soundboard as a pillow. He's done that a couple times, and that means he'll randomly mute things. No, I'd be poor. Well, we're all poor. Trump's fucking economy. I'm gonna fuck with my camera here in a second. Hang on. There we go. I didn't like how zoomed in I looked. I don't like the way I look, so. And I feel like a slightly side profile of me looks better. Is this supposed to be the same place, just in a different time period? So.
The palace is supposed to house not only the barrier, but also the spirit tree. Its purifying abilities have been revealed in eras long past. For many years, it has maintained peace. So what is this anomaly?
Yeah, quite frequently, actually. I try to draw something at least once a week. Most of the time, it ends up being like once a day when I get in the mood. But I try to draw something at least once a week. That was the first time I wasn't doing an OC. This is the first time in a long time I wasn't doing an OC character. I was altering a picture that already existed. I'm thinking I want to do a Sakura, how I think she should have looked. And the reason why is because I think Sakura should be a lot more buff than she's usually depicted. There's more to it than that. I'll explain that in a second, because I know the exact study you're pseudo-referencing. Anybody else? Yeah, this guy. So back in the day, which was a Tuesday, there was a study. Yeah, I think he's using my soundboard as a. All right, as long as he doesn't like fuck with it, I should be fine. And I can't just turn off my soundboard, otherwise it turns off and I can't control volumes. Anyway, and I don't want to kick him off my desk. And I'd rather him be there than on top of my computer because he'll guaranteed hit the reset button. He does it every time. Anyway, not important. The study you were pseudo-referencing said that you need a certain amount of hours to be good at something. And it also said that averaged out to a certain amount, like 1 hour per day kind of thing. And that's simply not true. There's a TED Talk that does a really good job of dispelling the notion of talent versus hard work. Talent does not mean you are just inherently better at it than everybody else. Talent just means you have a better starting point. Does not mean you have a better end point by definition. You don't have a higher skill ceiling. You just have a higher skill floor by default. Now that you might be like, well, that's splitting hairs. But like, no, over a given long enough curve, it all balances out. Now, is there exceptions to this? Yes. If somebody is genetically predisposed to something, like Michael Phelps as an example, that's a different conversation. Moving my mouse out of the way so he can lay down comfortably. He's currently smelling my... Ooh. We finally get something from the punching, and I've stopped using punching. Fuck you. Can I go up this? I can. Alright, that was cool. Oh, that was the actual, not him? I was assuming it was going to be the big guy. There we go. I was worried about trying to deal with the big guy while... Oh, cool. One-eyed Oni. Giggity? Yep, he's about to use my soundboard as an even bigger pillow. Like, I can't even be mad at my cat. He's actually coming out of the room now. I'm happy about that. So, like... As a note, I have no intention of becoming, like, a super professional artist. If I can get to where I'm at least happy with, like, the rough drafts I make of, like, my work, that's all I need. If anything gets wonky with the sound, let me know. He is using it as a pillow. I might move it to right there so he doesn't do it anymore. Yes, I spoil my cat. 250. That's a lot. Because I'm in a new time period. Who are you?
Would you seek out the...
Oh, I'm back up to the very top of where I started. I'm not resetting, so I shouldn't have to deal with anybody on the way down. Whee! He actually doesn't like catnip. Like, if it's around him, he doesn't, like, lose his shit or anything like that. He's just like, alright, it's there. But he doesn't, like, get high from it or anything, or if he does, he doesn't go out of his way. It's like, alright, that's a thing. Ooh, that one's actually really fucking good. Ow. Oh, if I said the term pot stickers, do y'all know what I'm talking about? That's right, there's just a new upper layer of it, or level of it now. It's not that. Oh, this did reset. Okay. Plan protection. I think Zane's just like me and doesn't like getting high. I don't know why. I've just never been really particularly interested in getting high or anything like that. That's fine. I won't be able to summon anything, but I wasn't really focused on using it anyway. And that stat boost is just too good.
A sect of Nioh mages resides here in Camo.
Nioh. That's how you say that.
It seems enchanted yokai are present as well.
I'm guessing he's an enemy. Bitch thought they could. I already have the white fox mask, and it's trying to give me another one. Secret skill, key pulse of heaven. Oh, I do want to check something. I did just for the first time get a secret skill. Secret skill for punching. Red Slayer. Oh, that's cool. And then the other one is over here. Takedown 3. Oh, that's cool. I actually might consider going back to punching just because of, like... That's the fighting style I actually want to do, but I've been wanting to test out the other ones anyway. We'll worry about that later. Right now I need to build up resources so I can actually have the money to make replacement gear. Because remember, I'm broke right now. I'm broke. Where's Zane? Oh, Zane is hitting something. That's what's causing the issue. He keeps hitting that button. Hang on, hang on. You're not in trouble, Zane. I just need to do something. Just need to do something. Here. Okay. Oh, panel. There we go. Did he just turn back on the panel? Yeah, he did. I was hoping that button would prevent him from, like, because there's also like 4 physical buttons that you can hit. I think he keeps hitting those. Ah, bitch. Okay, cool. He's like sprawled out across it, and it doesn't seem to be hitting buttons. So I was able to turn off the thing without it being an issue. So there's still like some knobs and buttons he might hit. So like I might randomly go mute, or the game you can't hear the game, which he's covering up where the game one is, so I can't reach over and turn up the game from there. So I'd have to do it.
Like this is blasphemous. Dad, come on, incompetent wretch. Why will you not obey? Cease this.
That's not what I meant to do. Yep, he turned back on the panel. If anybody wants to look up what I have, just so you understand, I have what's called the Live Streamer Nexus. It's made by Aver Media.
What's going on?
You can understand what he's like leaning on. It's not a cheap piece of gear. I'll tell you that right now. Yes, I do spoil the hell out of my cat. I do want to get him a new cat tree and put it right there next to my desk. I'm hoping I get a new fighting style from you. Bitch moved around like he was a goddamn ninja. I was gonna say, if I got nothing from that, ooh, and looks like it's ninjutsu dual blades, which is what I use. Yay. You think I was gonna let you do something? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. $200 is $200. That is not cheap. Is a kitty cat worth it? Yes. Like Zane for a while, he no longer is listed as such because the VA wouldn't give me the paperwork for it anymore. But he was listed as my emotional support animal. Like, he knows shit. His job was, when I'm having a mental breakdown, to give me love, and he did. He would curl up next to me and purr because he's a good kitty cat. I feel like there's something big and ugly in there, and I'm not gonna like it. Let's go in there. Huh. I am slightly disappointed. The worst kind of mint. It was 200 consecutive sumo matches. Hang on. I have emotional support animal too. It's my hermit crab. I'm just glad you didn't say it was your crabs. I'm like, an emotional support animal does not have to be a dog or a cat or anything like that. It can literally be anything. Like, any animal can reasonably considered an emotional support animal. Like, legally speaking. Now, can your doctor go, no, it has to be that? Yes, technically. Although if they do that, they're a cunt. Bane is my emotional support buddy. Got a couple new skills I want to. Fortunately, all the baddies have returned. Yeah, hermit crabs are not cheap. I think I had to spend about that much to get Zane when I was adopting him. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go south. I have like a whole army chasing me right now, and I'm just ignoring them. I like to fight some of these ghosts. Tonfas. I shouldn't say dual Tonfas, because by default, if you're using a Tonfa, you're probably offhanding another Tonfa. There's no reason not to. He hit me just as I reset. It was funny.
Has already cleansed the impurity that plagued Funa Okayama's barrier. Takechio, you are unacquainted, yes? Follow the remaining barriers to the source, and your paths shall surely cross.
So here's a story, or here's a secret that most people might not tell you. So most people associate goldfish with like short-lived animals, and they're actually not short-lived. They actually live for a long time. It's just that most people, when they're raising them, actually don't know how to fucking raise them, so they end up having a short life. So no, I get where you're coming from on that. Now I do have to ask, this is a fucked up question. When they die, do you eat them? I personally couldn't do that. Like, if it's something I could never be a farmer. I literally could never be a farmer. If I spent time loving and raising something, nope, they're not food to me anymore. I think everybody has, like, because they were a kid, they didn't know better on how to raise an animal kind of moments. I think all of us do. Or if not, I'm revealing something about myself. At least farther away. And most commonly it would be a goldfish where people didn't understand like how to raise an animal, and then they accidentally, I'm gonna say, mistreated them. Okay, good. Like that, because that's pretty much my feelings on it. I do have this one friend who does raise cows on a farm. She loves them to hell and back, but also like knows that she's going to have to send them to die. And I couldn't do that. She's raised her whole life doing it, so like I imagine it's different for her. I'm dead. Oh no, I'm only near dead. Like, I'm not gonna say I respect that she's able to do that. Like, I can't. Now, there's no way I'd ever be a vegetarian. Like, kudos to people who are able to pull that off. I could never. It's just not who I am. Mind you, probably raising chickens would be okay with me. Like, I'd probably be okay with raising chickens and then killing them. I couldn't kill them myself either, though. That's another part of it. It would crush me emotionally trying to do that. Super gawky. I thought I got out of that. You know what? Fuck it. I can't hurt him for some reason. He's not hard to fight, he's annoying because he has an obscene amount of health and can do an obscene amount of damage to you in a single hit. Yeah. Chickens on my but once again, I couldn't kill an animal myself. I couldn't go hunting. I couldn't raise animals on a farm and then kill them. It's just, once again, just not in who I am. And I'm okay with that. Like in a post-apocalyptic environment, being a farmer is not one of the things I would do. Well, not being a herd farmer. Raising crop I could probably do. As long as my bipolarism didn't cause too much of an issue.
So many yokai.
What the fuck is this? Well, I'm about to find out. I'm not going to go into that circle. Oh, that's what it is. You get rid of that and it'll stop summoning things. Okay. Definitely couldn't do it then. Like if I was Dr. Doolittle, can understand animals? Nope. Especially like depending on their intelligence. Like if they're like I don't know what would be harder. Like if they were able to have like complete conversations with me like an adult human could, or if they could only understand things like a child. I don't know which would be harder for me to deal with. I don't know what would be harder. Maybe with like if it was like speaking like an adult, I could at least explain like why it's why they become food. And with a child, I couldn't explain like, oh, what happened to sister such and such? She went away. Long journey. Won't be coming back. Like, I don't know if I could do that. All right, there is a talisman somewhere that's summoning that. Stand over here without... Yep, I summoned something. Where's the talisman? Oh, it was up there. It was up where I was at, and I didn't see it. They're getting oh, there was two talismans. Another one I'll have to hit with a bow. Technically, I could probably use those talisman spots as infinite spawns. Just in time. He lost his head. And now he's dead. And then there's an asshole right around the corner. Ah, it's not worth it. But I can't activate this until I get rid of a certain amount of the assholes in the area. Got it. That tornado's one of them. Oh, it's her. What? Well, that sucks. I have to go through a lot. Oh, I have to do a lot to get back there. Or did it? No, it didn't activate. I have to run all the way back. And you can't, oh no, you can't. I had a summoner candle, maybe. Oh, there was a door I could have opened. Oh, and the talismans stay dead. Cool. Does make it a bit more bearable. Oh, yeah, that's what this would have been? Yeah, if I kill this one. Oh no, I'm dead. Every time I say that, I end up not dying. There we go. Now I created a loop. There's a webcomic I'm reading. I mean, you're right. There's a webcomic I'm reading, and I'm enjoying it. The main characters is a well, actually, there was something I needed to destroy back there. Get rid of that. It'll make my job easier. Anyway, the main characters. One is like the son of a Marquez, I think, or Margrave, and the other is she's a princess, but that's her title. She is extremely abused, or has been extremely abused by her brother, who is the king. When she's first introduced, she basically plays like an. I'm going to use the word invalid. I hate that term, but that would be the most accurate way of describing it. Like she can't talk. She throws temper tantrums like children, like a child, like somebody who's just completely checked out. And then as the story goes on, the character slowly realizes it's an act, and he calls her out for it. Like he sends away the maids that the king sent to observe her, because the king is trying to get a reason to take out the family that she was sent to, because they're the only ones who have the power to stand up to him as king and overthrow him if they so desired. So he's trying to find a reason to execute the whole family, because he's a tyrant. He straight up is. He killed his mother's family while a war was going on, just because. Yeah, he just muted everything. He just muted my game, so I can't hear it. Or he disconnected something, one or the other. Oh, yeah, y'all can still hear me. Okay. Anyway, um, they use a lot of audio cues. That's him doing that is not helpful. Game. There we go. All right. This looks like a fake one. Oh, it was real. Anyway, he calls her out for it, and she eventually starts revealing that no, she is sane. She does love that he's been taking care of her, but she also recognizes if he doesn't treat her like a wife in the biblical sense, then not only will his family be wiped out, but she'll probably be killed too. So, but anyway, so since he knows the truth now, he is, and he was always treating her good. He never treated her bad. Like everybody else talked bad about her, said how she was she was actually a disgrace, this, that, and the other. He always treated her with love and respect. And it's a very interesting romance story. Um, she's not already some prim and proper princess who like shows up in his Margrave territory and makes like improves her worth immediately. She like literally has to learn how to talk, and her method for learning is just copying how other people talk, like exactly word for word what they say. Like when she says her own thoughts without paraphrasing other people, it's very broken up English like you'd hear a child. But when it's other people, it sounds exactly like them, even in copying their dialects. Because she has spent years like only existing in her own brain, like not being allowed to like speak. Because if she could prove that she could speak normal or have her own thoughts,
Originally, the capital was inhabited by great numbers of your kind.
it's very possible her brother might kill her. Because he wiped out his own family, and he did it right in front of her too.
How utterly barbaric.
She's actually afraid of birds because of it, which sounds like a weird like thing to be afraid of, but it has something to do with like a bird. Like it hasn't been shown the exact reason why, but it has something to do with a bird during the massacre. All right, there is more monsters here, and I don't see where they are. Uh, but no, it's ultimately a really good story, at least in my book, or at least by my judgment, it's a good book or a good story. Okay, so the spiders that are going to be in here count. Yay, I purified the area. AKA captured the enemy base. That should have unlocked this shrine for me right here. Which is more of the reason I did that. Go beat up these first spirits. That's a tall version. No, it's not. Actually, I think it is because it actually had 5 stars or 5 flames as its. Which isn't that particularly dangerous to me. A lot of people with tonfas died here. There is a reason I'm doing these, beyond the fact that you actually get decent gear from it. Even if it's gear I'm not going to use. I don't care if you're blocking, I'm just going to kick you really, really hard. Get what's known as Glory and Otonko Cups, which allow you to summon allies during boss fights. Which I don't plan on using them, but it's nice to have the option. Unibushi Talons. Yeah, I definitely have to go back to punching. Keep tasting my lunch. There's a master over there for me to go beat the shit out of. Usually what holds me back on fighting those guys is just they have an obscene amount of health. Oh, that's a spot I should be able to use a jump thing, or return from one. Not the direction I need to go. I gotta go through that house. Pretty sure that this moves. Yep. Kinzo Shrine, yay! How did I know that was there? I didn't. Lucky guess. Here a... That was the cups right there. Look, bitch, I don't need to get near you. Damn it, he moved. I wonder if I had knocked him in the water, would he have died? Which would be kind of funny. I'm poisoned. Noble Dung Ball. Let me go ahead and heal up. These are weapons I care about, but might get the armor instead. Bad loot. Oh, they drowned? Last one right here. Which I just now noticed. Ooh, he's got dual blades. I don't know what just happened. I'm looking for the dual blade one, motherfucker. Oh, they switched him out. Oh well. Summoning Seal of Bakugan. Bad. Oh, that's just maxed out. Gotta go this way now. You know, there's still a master over there. Where the fuck is he? Unfortunately, these guys are gonna respawn. Yep, I don't want to fight them. If I go through this house. I already did. There's more to this shrine. Ankle itches now. Okay, it's part of a jump I can't do because I don't have the... Okay, so I can't fight the master yet. Oh, which actually just reminded me. I need to check something over here. Oh, I can finally do this one. Alright. Teleporting back. I'm actually going to start cutting that out of my diet and alter how I do my coffee. Because of how much I drink, it's been revealed that the fake sugar I thought was a natural version of fake sugar. Turns out it's not. So I thought it was okay. It's that doesn't mean I'm going to add sugar into my diet. I'm just not going to drink, add it as much. Like, make it occasionally or when I'm baking specifically. I do bake from time to time. I do want to bake more. I just don't have the kitchen space to do it. Excuse me. It was the cat. The fuck are you? I'm here for this. I wonder if you're a corrupted guardian spirit. That'd be cool. Here. I dodged it! I don't know how I'm still alive, though. I still dodged it. I just remembered that I can block. In fact, this game actually rewards it. Well, this is gonna kill me. Or not, I got out of it. You know what? I should have been ninja the whole time, just because of the dodging. Ah, bitch! Raiju's soul. Oh, and I got it. Oh, and I get a new... Awesome! It hadn't waited so long for me to fucking get this. Ugh. It's not that I waited, it's just that I'm only just now getting the ability to even go in there. Is this open now? Nope. I don't care. That was definitely worth it. Oh, and there's another spirit spring over here I can finally do. Can I actually mark? I thought I could. No? There we go. Out of curiosity, do any of y'all actually care when I talk about my stories? Or what I'm reading? Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. It's more of I just want to know, like, how much do y'all actually care about it? Okay. But I like talking about what my projects are as a whole. And my writing is a big project I do. So is my art. In fact, if y'all weren't here for it. At the beginning of the stream, I actually even talked about a recent art project I did. It was just a picture of from the manga Fire Force. I think that's his name. Um, where there was a challenge to like redraw Maki muscular, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll give it a try." And I'm really proud of how I did. Oh, now is it perfect? No. You can clearly tell where my art kicked in, where theirs was, because I didn't touch their face. Everything else I redid. But I'm still proud of how I did. And y'all can see it. I actually did two versions. One, I tweaked a couple things I saw that I did wrong. And I can't remember who said it, but they said probably one of my greatest skills, and this feels like I'm bragging, and I'm gonna not apologize for that, is that I can self-critique. Like I'm willing to take critique, and I'm able to self-critique. And not a lot of people can do that. I don't know why they can't. To me, it's just a simple skill to be able to self-critique. It's just not to sink in, so much pride into your stuff that you can't do anything with it. Spirit Spring right there with a. I'm just taking care of some of these things that, um, unfortunately, it's hard to get people to critique my writing because it's a lot more of a time sink to do my writing than it is anything else. He's still hitting the button that keeps putting up this. Like, look how many times he's done it. And that's eating up some of the processes on my computer. So you'll have to see me close them every now and then. But I'd rather do that than kick him off my desk. I'm going to move it to another location later after stream. Thankfully, I disabled all the buttons on there. Actually, I should probably do that in the software. Actually, let me do that right now. When I'm not in a actually, I can pause. This game has the legendary feature that most other Souls-likes don't have, which is the ability to pause. I just disabled what those buttons do. Now he shouldn't even open anything. Because you're supposed to be able to control OBS from that software or from that thing. I use a Stream Deck. Oh, could I have gotten here this whole time just to get? As a millennial, I feel that's very much a millennial trait is the ability to. I'm not gonna say self-hate, but the ability to look at what you do and go, "I could have done better." What becomes the harder part is for us to self-praise, for us to go, "Hey, um, I did good on blah." Okay, now it's been activated. Because then we get stuck in a loop of just hating on our stuff and never saying when we do something right. You expect me to fight fair, you're wrong. Cool. There was still a spirit spring in the area I was trying to get to. There's also one of the ferrets, but unfortunately, Who's your big kitty? Are ferrets related to canines or felines? Anybody happen to know off the top of your head? Ferrets are adorable, by the way. In case you didn't know that, ferrets are goddamn adorable. Their only downside is they have a natural stink to them, a natural musk, and having one, you tend to get them degland for it.
Was someone there?
Ekomata.
Takachio, we should give chase.
The fact that he's talking in this one is, I don't like it.
Invisible humans will kneel before thee.
Okay.
Oh, it's emitting an unusual aura. It's almost as if it consists of emotions given form.
Huh. A thing called the Demon of Greed. I did almost no damage. I keep jumping into that. Damn it. If I have a summoner's candle, I'll grab it and then teleport back. Or go back to doing the main story. He's too high a level for me right now. In theory, I could do it, but it would require me banging my head against the wall too much. And I don't want to deal with that. Also, I want to respec. On Summoner Candle. Nope, alright. I'll see if I can go make one or buy one. So here's something that's always been interesting to me. So a demon is supposed to be a negative, and the sin is supposed to be a negative. So that makes it a double negative, therefore a positive. I would be interested in. I don't think a writer would ever do this, but writing that logic to its extreme. I need a new one of these if I want to.
So, how about it?
Read from Full Metal Alchemist. That's accurate.
Do come again.
By the way, here now, I will say this. I challenge anyone to disagree with me, because you're wrong if you do. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is superior to Full Metal Alchemist, the original anime. I will take no challenges with this. For me, it is not up to debate. Agreed. You think I was going to disagree with that? No. I will second that thought. I'm gonna, as much as I like the limitless tough. Oh, actually, I'll go with that. Fuck it. I like that one more. I'm gonna keep defensive drop. Fractured foe. Like that one. Flashlight apps. I was in the middle of something. Senju Rush is one I've unlocked purely because of seasons. The whole reason I switched was partly because of this super special stuff. I'm pushing the wrong button. Anyway, I did what I needed to do. We're going back to the Heian period. This is the direction I was going, which is actually the wrong direction. No, this is the way I came from. This is the right direction. Now, here's a question for you. Berserk prequel or Berserk the main series? Which one did you enjoy more? Because the prequel series, remember, didn't have as much demons and stuff in it until like certain segments. It was mostly about like the war that made the his mercenary band so damn famous. Oh yeah, I gotta check my my cores. Oh, I still don't even have my shit back. Got to see about getting a summoner candle. I was a big fan of the prequel. Yeah, pre-eclipse versus post-eclipse. That's correct.
Welcome.
Forge tools is what I'm after, and not make them.
Be seeing you.
See if I can go buy one, because there is the weird merchants that are. Oh, I can get one right here. Technically, I'm just trading for one, but that's another conversation. Get so many of those Sudama souls. I favorite this. Let me. Got my shit back. I didn't want to go chase down the fucker. But for me, the pre-eclipse I enjoyed a lot more. Mind you, because I saw that in the order. I saw pre-eclipse first, then I saw post-eclipse. And the post-eclipse one, they actually cut out a decent amount that shows you Guts at his worst. Like when he was just on edge, just constantly trying to live. Like the first major demon he took out. Not the first major. They show a hint of it in the well, you do have the actual manga, which I have the big ass one of the first volume, which I need to reread. I'm gonna buy the next one. I have joined forces with Miyamoto Asakisa. Jump down that way. Ow. I missed using punches. Not the most powerful fighting style, but it just combos so beautifully. So you did forget the most important, the best thing about the prequel, pre-eclipse. It has Goku in it. The second in command under Guts is voiced by the same voice actor for Goku. Oh, God damn it. I was trying not to sneeze. It was disgusting. Sorry y'all had to see that. I need a block. Oh. Go the other direction. I thought he got possessed. know my limits. They're slightly better than yours. Let me get rid of the piss ants first.
Fall back.
Oh, I'm doing this good and I forgot to redo my attributes. First, get rid of this. New Guardian Spirit, Kurama Tengu. New Guardian Spirit, Kurama Tengu.
Looks to me like you
Let's take a
have
look.
some exceptional abilities for me.
It is said the painted dragon appears so realistic, it leaps out toward the beholder. To think, yokai would see the same. Toji Temple stands south of the capital. Its 5-story pagoda shall guide you.
I did pretty good though. Like, I remember, I forgot to redo my attributes and I was doing this good. The one nice thing I do got to say about the sequel, the post eclipse, is oh, it's because stamina yeah, heart already plays a large part in it. That should get me most of my shit back. I think it's because he keeps hitting things that it's spazzing out like that. Pretty much put my attributes right back to the way they were. I didn't need to do that. What's causing that? I think because he's while he's sleeping, he's just slightly nudging it. So we meet again. Consequences of my own actions.
told me we'd be pitted against giant demons. We're not going to last much longer.
I've made a fuck ton of progress, even I haven't been really trying. Thankfully, there's no actual maximum range. There's just a damage drop off. But I'll always do at least 1 point of damage if it hits. Oh, I gotta wait till round then. Sucks. Which was an alternate route across the bridge in case I didn't want to do the boss fight. I did. Got it. Single katana, or the single katana or ninja blade. So fucking over the top.
Must be Matsuo Taisha Shrine. Enveloped by such impurity,
Did I not activate that one?
venerable shrine would fall to ruin.
I'm gonna go deal with that.
The grounds must border on shambles.
I don't think I activated the shrine. Back I can fight. The trisectional staff. Alright. Start raising strength. Bring it to a 10. Do I sometimes intentionally switch out of ninja mode just because I don't want to do the ninja run? Yes. Will not take questions on that. And then it's up there, which I can't go. Backed you in a fucking corner, asshole. Kappa? Cappuccino? Nah, that makes me hyper. What's a kappa? This way. Oh, it does actually. It gives me a lot of frames of dodge, and it gives you a lot of frames of dodge, and it's built around the idea that you're always going to be dodging. And then the samurai is built for assuming that you're going to be blocking everything. Unfortunately, that instant kills him and not giving.
Aratama roaming this area, and perhaps a clue was planted.
One less. Locked. Chest. Oh, that was the base capture. Okay. Oh, and grubby iron key. So now I can go in.
I knew I was right to leave this in your hands. Now, we can proceed past the door.
I wasn't even trying to get the Kodama.
On your guard. Cannot fall back.
Who did I just save?
As I thought, Tomoe Gozen. I shall never forget that fall.
So, I have been struck down, and yet in death have I regained my senses. That Kagatoki.
Can I save her?
Me to my former lord's grave, and used his foul arts to twist me into a yokai.
Damn that.
I'm gonna go a little bit further and then I'm gonna call the stream.
Performed the same ruse that was used on the High Priest.
Dead?
You have my fury. Come to the
No,
and
no.
I will
Nope, she's not dead. Probably gonna teach me something new about using a scythe blade, which
Lord
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind going back to using. It's garbage. I don't like the way it fights, but it's really cool. And the rule of cool means it's good. I did a lot. The only thing I didn't do was the spirit spring that was up here. I'm gonna go do that. Excuse me, it was the cat. You got a new soul core that I picked up not too long ago. I wanted to check out. Kicking the mouse again. The more space you give him, the more he takes, and it's kind of funny. The Great Tengu one. That one boss fight. That's not what I'm looking for. Daedules? No. There's one I picked up. All right, whatever. I think there's also Soul Core. Guardian Spirit. I thought I got a new one. Guessing it just got powered up. The cat should be swapped out. Kurama Tengu. I'll switch it over to Kurama Tengu. That's what I like about fist weapons. You can just do these fucking long ass combos, and it's nothing to you. You're like, all right, cool story, bro. There's a chest down below, but not one I care about. Bet you it's missing a head. I gotta go find it. Probably over there. Character can goddamn do capoeira. So capoeira would be something. Hang on. Like laying on the ground and then just doing that. That's from goddamn capoeira, mind you. Capoeira is technically not capoeira. I'm saying the right thing. Is technically not a martial art. It's more of a dance. Because the point of a fight in capoeira is to get as closest to your opponent without actually hitting them. Dick. You gonna leave behind the real one? Yeah, he did. Fujin Soul. Yeah. Should have guessed because it was bigger that it wouldn't be the real one. Way back up. Not even religious, just like the idea of like not trying to go out of my way to repair these, kind of a thing.
The spirit tree's brilliance protects the city. At least that's what grandmother always said.
To be able to leave that, and I was going to raise strength. I hate fighting Tengu. I panicked for a second. Have to go around to get there. Something over this way. Jesus fuck. I'm slowed. Fine. How do you feel about fire, bitch? Imagine that's a poison technique. Point of me coming all the way over here? Nothing. I did learn a new technique, I guess. Pufferfish technique. Whatever the fuck it is. Something wavy and distorty up there. So the main difference between, for those who haven't been here for it, the main difference between ninja, beyond like me being able to throw ninja stuff, is after I do an attack, I gain the ability to do a super special dodge that consumes no stamina. The other is beyond the attacks themselves. There is no high, medium, and low stance. They're just really fast combos. Samurai, I do what's known as a key pulse, which just gives me stamina back, and dispels those black foggy things on the ground.
I fled Matsuo Taisha Shrine. There's no better here. There's nowhere left to run.
Still for a minute, I want to shoot you in the eye. Guessing he's actually highly resistant to fire. No, it's just that the fire arrow wasn't doing shit to him. Hey, Gothic. Oh yeah, I said this on Blue Sky, but I didn't say it anywhere else. Everybody celebrate! My little sister finally beat Dark Drift Knight, Everdark version. Everybody celebrate my little sister. I command it. Because we've been banging our heads against the wall to get rid of a lot of those Everdark ones, and I think we've defeated all but the with that Elden Ring Night Ring. It's one of the Everdark bosses, which are the more difficult versions. Oh, I have actually more points than I thought left. We're gonna see about trying to purify this location, see what it's gonna look like. This is not me purifying it. This is me looking at what the fuck that wavy black stuff is. All right, we're just gonna go purify the place. Uh-oh. Do we need to talk about it? Good night, Pepe. Well, after I try, at least take a look at what this boss is gonna look like, then I'll probably be able to jump into call and see what's going on with you. So just give me a little bit, please. Please. I also have to go pee anyway, so... Oh, god damn it, the crow monster. Ow, that hurt, you bitch. Ah, he tried. Sure. Or you can call me directly in Discord if you'd prefer that, if that's okay. I'll be done with this stream as soon as I see what this boss looks like. Actually, let me see if I can level up by using Amarata Stones.
This land marks the capital's western edge. Thus, a barrier was placed. After encountering that giant hole, I believe an impurity is disrupting it. The barrier is in the plaza northeast of the main hall. Be on high alert.
Okay, that's fine. You just have to give me a little bit. I want to at least get to the boss and see what they look like. Unless it's this is an SOS, then I'll just end the stream immediately. I'm okay to do that too. My little sister takes priority over everything, and I will not take any complaints about that from anyone. I will not even accept complaints from my little sister. Okay. Even my little sister's not allowed to complain about how important she is. Yeah, there's another one behind me. Oh, he got me. There we go. I'll top off just in case, because that crow's a bitch. Okay, he disappears if you get underneath him. That's good.
It looked like dried fish. Then it turned into a beautiful woman. I was careless.
His head exploded. Oh, these things showed up in because I don't know how to fight this yet. Oh, cool. Black Fox mask. Awesome. I couldn't block that. That's fine. If you'd rather play WoW tonight, that's fine. That's fine. You ever need? All right, now that I'm lied. Now that I've gotten to this shrine, I think I'll call it. I lied. I lied again. I think I'm right next to the boss, which was my original goal. I don't care about you. Boss is not over there. Mind you, I'm doing that much damage and I'm using the... Can I shoot him? You can kill him. Fire arrow's not doing any damage. Okay, it just makes him run away. I dodged! I fucking dodged! I like it. The USS Ford is having plumbing issues, and I love it. Which the Gerald Ford is the brand new carrier. Alright, we're gonna stop here just because I can. Also, that last fight just frustrated me. Alright. Everybody take care of yourself. Like, subscribe, share. I got this button. I want to hit it.
meet again!
Until we meet again! Appreciate y'all. See y'all on the next one.